Welcome back to Teacher Luke class, and this is a discussion for booklet number 3, fraction, ratio, and percentage. And today we'll focus on page number 16, question number 3. So here says that Eden and Daniel have some marbles. Okay, so this is the first situation that we have here. They have some marbles, but I don't know that Eden have how many marbles. I also don't know how many marbles that Daniel have. So we just leave it as blank. And here continue say that if. Now, you need to understand one thing that when I say if, basically this is a situation that it doesn't happen, but they just assume that if this situation happen, what will happen? Okay, so let me just write down the situation number 2. Okay, now let me just write down E, D. If Eden give Daniel 16 marbles, both of them will have an equal number of marbles. Means that then we have an equal number of marbles. You can see that this is equal number of marbles. If Eden give Daniel 16 marbles, means that Daniel received the 16 marbles here. Okay, let me just quickly highlight. Can you see that? Daniel received 16 marbles from Eden, and that will make it to become equal. Okay, means that I know that this is an if situation, right? Means that it doesn't happen. So that the proposed situation, it should be something like this. It should be like this. It should be like this. Then I have here 16. Can you get the concept here? Now I say if give 16, then this will happen. They will be equal. Means that if this situation doesn't happen, the proper things that should happen is situation number 1. Okay? So mean that this is the situations or the number of marbles that it should have at first. Okay? And you need to also understand one thing is that if I know that give 16, it will be equal, means that here I also can cut 16. And know here is also 16. Basically, you know that the number of marbles Eden and Daniel have is Eden have 32 extra or 32 more than Daniel. Okay? And just highlight the color so you can understand. Okay, let me just quickly highlight here. Okay, so you can see where is it from. And let's continue to look at the question here. Here says that if, another if situation, so let me just draw situation number 3. Here is the if Daniel gives Eden 9 marbles. Okay, means that now again we come back to situation number 1, okay, because this is situation number 2 is an assumed situation, so we need to go back to the original situation. If Daniel give 9 marbles to Eden, means that it will be like this. I cut here 9, and this 9 I will move up here. That will be our situation number 3. Okay, but again the same thing, you should know that what I can do is I also can cut out this part and say this is 9 because it's equal, right? So let me just quickly highlight this one as yellow, highlight this one as green. So you notice that situation number 3 will be something like this. I have a long one, I have a short one, and I know that this is composed of 9, 16, 16, 9. Does it make sense? And I know that the first one is green color, the next one is purple color, next one is blue color, the next one is yellow color. And now let's continue to read the question. The ratio of the number of marbles Eden has to the number of marbles Daniel has will be 6:1. Means now the ratio here will be 6, the ratio here to be 1. How many marbles do the 2 boys have altogether? What's interesting is that I know that this one thing is 1 unit. So I know this is also 1 unit. But here says that here is 6 ratio, means 6 unit. Means that here to here is actually 5 unit. So I know that 5 unit will be equivalent to 9 plus 16 plus 16 plus 9. So if you press on the calculator, you get is actually equal to 40, and 1 unit is equivalent to 10. So if I know 1 unit is equal to 10, then I know that here, actually, I should erase it. Oops. Let me just quickly here. Let me just quickly draw back here. Here is actually 10. It's actually 10 because 1 unit is equal to 10. So what I need to do, how many marbles do 2 boys have altogether? Then it will be 10 plus 10 plus the colorful thing means that it's actually 50, and that's equal to 70 marbles that both of them have altogether. And that's all for this question. Okay, basically the key thing that you need to understand is you need to always go back to the original situation. I mean that you look at situation number 3, you come based on situation number 2, because situation number 2 is another if situation. Okay, this is the original situation that you must come back with. Okay, thank you. That's all for this question. Feel free to watch this video again in case you don't understand, or you can ask me in class. Okay, see you. Thank you. Bye bye.